Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear friends, today I will give a detailed video about Hajj, how to perform Hajj. So friends, please make preparation to travel to Mina. Okay, you might have started day before evening of 7th Zulhijjah or reach Mina on the earlier morning of 8 due to the issue of crowd. However, the schedule also depend on your guide or tour operator. Okay, perform ablution or take bath. Okay, ablution which is called wudu, and taking bath is called ghusl. Put on the two white sheet of ihram garments, but note that for women there is no specific garment or color. Okay, ordinary abaya etc is sufficient. Perform two rakat of ihram, which is sunnah. Okay, recite surah kafirun, qul ya ayyuhal kafirun in the first rakat, and surah ikhlas, qul huwallahu ahad in the second rakat. Then remove the prayer cap. Note that men should not cover their head in the state of ihram. Okay, intention, which is called niyyah, which is an obligation, can be made at home or during the journey, but care must be taken to make the intention before crossing the boundaries of miqat. Miqat detail I will give you. Since the boundaries of miqat are widespread, if you are taking a flight bound to Jeddah, you will cross the boundaries of miqat while in the flight itself. Thus, if you are not careful to make intention in the flight before entering the miqat, you will end up having to travel to the nearest miqat point and landing in Jeddah and make the intention and start for umrah from here. Okay, thus be careful about making the intention before crossing the boundaries of miqat. However, you are making the journey from. If you plan to land in Medina, then make the intention at Zul Khalifa while going to Makkah Mukarrama. Okay, people making the intention from their home do not have to concern of being vigilant of the miqat point. If you are already in Makkah Mukarrama and intended to do umrah, then go to the closest miqat point. Okay, which is Masjid Aisha, and assume ihram. Pilgrims coming from other direction should assume ihram on their prospective miqat point. Okay, make intention of Hajj, which is called niyyah. Allahumma inni uridul hajja fayassirhu li wa taqabbalhu minni. You can say it in your own language or English, whatever is your mother language. O Allah, I intend to perform Hajj for your pleasure. Accept it from me and make it easy for me. Recite the complete talbiya. Okay, women should recite it in a low voice, and men should recite it loudly. The words are labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika laka. So these were the few things which you will do before the first day of Hajj. So friends, from here your Hajj process will begin. After assuming ihram, leave for Mina any time after Fajr Salah or at night, a night before, as discussed earlier in the video. In any case, reach Mina by noon of 8 Dhul Hijjah. Say for Hajj is permissible with ihram of Hajj before 8 Dhul Hijjah, especially for elderly women and feeble people. Perform 5 salah in Mina: morning prayer, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, Fajr of 9 Dhul Hijjah. The rest of the time should be spent profitably in ibadah. As the second day began, leave for Arafah after Fajr Salah and reach there by noon. Stay in Arafah from noon, uh, which is called stay wukuf, and noon is called zawal. Stay in Arafah from noon till sunset. It is for our obligation of Hajj to spend some time, even if it is for a few moments in Arafah. Asr prayer should be offered jointly with Zuhr prayer only at Nimra Mosque along with the Imamul Hajj. If you miss this prayer, then perform each Salah at its normal time. Do not leave Arafah before sunset. It is wajib. Immediately after sunset, leave for Muzdalifah without performing Maghrib Salah. It is wajib to do so. Special adhkar of Arafah is 100 times Surah Ikhlas, 100 times fourth Kalma, Kalma Tawheed, 100 times Durud Ibrahim, and add Walaina Ma'ahuma at the end of common Durud Ibrahim. 100 times third Kalma or Kalma Tamjeed, 100 times Istighfar. Take bath for Waquf of Arafah. After sunset, proceed to Muzdalifah. Maghrib Salah should not be performed in Arafah, but at Muzdalifah jointly with the Isha Salah, it is wajib to do so. Maghrib and Isha prayer should be performed at Isha time only, both prayer with a single azan and iqama. Moreover, sunset of Maghrib, Isha and Witr Salah should be prayed after Fard of Isha. Takbiri Tashriq to be recited after Maghrib Farad Salah. Collect more than 100 chickpea size pebble at Muzdalifah for Rami. Rami is called stoning Satan. Stay overnight at Muzdalifah to take rest is also Sunnah. Dua for Hukukul Ibad here. Perform Fajr early, remain at Muzdalifah until sunrise. It is wajib to do so. Stand facing the Qibla and engage to excessive dua. Now proceed to Mina. Okay. On the third day after performing Fajr Salah at Muzdalifah, the pilgrims should proceed to Mina before sunrise. Okay. On this day, four important rites have to be performed in sequence. These are wajibs. First is filtering stones, okay, which is called Rami. On Jamaratul Uqba, big Satan, should be commenced before the time of Ishraq and Zawal. It is also permissible to filt stones right until Fajr of the next morning, especially for women, children and aged people, and when the crowd is very huge. Stop reciting Talbiyah at the time of Rami. Exercise great caution at Jamarat for fear of stampedes. Recite Masnoon Dua for filtering. Sacrifice of animal should be done. It is permissible to eat the meat of the animal. Okay, it is wajib to sacrifice the animal. The next thing is halq or qasr. It is shaving of head or cutting hair shortly. Okay, it is wajib. So halq or qasr must be done to remove ihram. If pilgrims opted to cut hair, then it should be cut equally on all sides of the head. Now proceed to Makkah from Mina and complete Tawafuz Ziyarah. Follow the procedure of Tawafuz Ziyarah like any other Tawaf. If Sa'i is not done, it should be done after Tawafuz Ziyarah. The fourth day to be spent at Mina, an act of Ibadah. Filtering stone of all three Jamrats should be done at any time after Zawal till sunset. It is also permitted after sunset. Dua to be made at least for a while after filtering first and second Jamrat, but not after third Jamrat. The fifth day to be spent at Mina in act of Ibadah, filtering stones at all three Jamrats. should be done any time between zawal and sunset. It is sunnah to do so in this time. However, it is also permitted after sunset. Dua is to be made after filtering first and second jamarat, but not after filtering the third, is like the fourth day. You may proceed to Makkah al-Mukarramah before sunset. However, it is recommended to stay on till the morning of the 13th Dhul Hijjah, performing Rami and then proceed to Makkah. It is to be noted that if you stay on beyond the Fajr of 13th Dhul Hijjah, it is not permissible to leave without filtering for that day. To stay back at Mina for Rami on 13th Dhul Hijjah is Sunnah. Felting stones, which is called Rami, felting stones of all three Jamrats any time after Zawal till sunset. The scholar have permitted felting to commence after Ishraq on this day if you wish to leave early. Dua to be made at least for a while after felting first and second Jamarat, but not after third. Rites of Hajj are now completed except for Tawaful Wida. En route to Makkah, stop a few moments at Mosque Ijaba, which is called Masjid al Ijaba. If possible, it is sunnah to remain there until Salah of Isha. Upon returning to Makkah, the rest of the time should be spent profitably in the Haramain until the departure date.